my game, they forever us elite, yeah. I put my bro on the stain, he got some dirt on his feet, yeah. Asked the bitch not to change, but I never beg her to keep, yeah. Think I would drop my rent, I about to stick inside the league, yeah. I gotta pee, I'm trying to smoke my demons, I'm feeling geek, yeah. I gotta take my time, load up 100, money machine, yeah. These niggas be so cheap, I don't like to see, I just make sure it's never me, that's never me, yeah. Devin off the set, feel like a vet, they upset, she put the sex on me, go for the team, she a little freak, I done got geek, I full of perk up P, switching this shit so P, that's so me, shorty these souls ain't cheap, we in a photo Jeep, trying not to speed, and I got a stick on me, niggas pulled up too deep, whatever it be, hopping out the push that beat, she always back to me, I'm taking that leap, you ain't see what I see, niggas ain't play like me, I got a one, from my bros on me, let the window down and spray my piece, yeah, went through hard times, yeah, got a few cars in line, yeah, I got my stars in line, yeah, I'm at the start of the line, yeah, these hoes a reply, yeah, I'm tryna be mine, yeah, I gotta feed my family, my brothers, yeah, chill with them cutters, yeah, she want me back there, nah, yeah, nigga taking her under, yeah, forgive me for my sins, but it's me against these others, I wear my jewelry like a puddle, I got a hard time being settled, I had a hard time being humble, these niggas try to make me fumble, they try to eat mine, I gotta keep mine, they try to deny, you can get a reply, I know what she like, I know that she fine, kicking shit with my cutters, yeah, put me bitches on the shit, try to bring out her friends, yeah, your nigga have them turn up, your niggas furious, they under, your bitches curious, can't love her, I want my jury when I fuck her, I show the various, the color, never a reason I could trust her, yeah, keeping this shit so peak, I ain't fucking for no trees, her way too geek, I done got way too deep, had to put my brothers on some breach, yeah, now we a star fire, yeah, I rock your archive, yeah, I'm going far, yeah. 100% my game, they forever us elite, yeah. I put my bro on the stain, he got some dirt on his feet, yeah. Asked the bitch not to change, but I never beg her to keep, yeah. Think I would drop my rent, I about to stick inside the league, yeah. I gotta pee, I'm trying to smoke my demons, I'm feeling geek, yeah. I gotta take my time, load up 100, money machine, yeah. These niggas be so cheap, I don't like to see, I just make sure it's never me, that's never me, yeah. Devin off the set, feel like
my girl was trying to tell me about some, like, I thought it was an emergency. She called me because she's at a concert just now. And she's like, I lost the shirt. And I was like, oh, shit, did you get robbed? Like, no, I just lost the shirt. It was $40. I'm like, okay, like, what's up? I'm on stream. And then she's like, it's an emergency. I'm like, what the fuck? The song name is Lifeless Garments, Obsolete. So, yeah. That is a banger, though. I found it like about a month ago or something like that, but I was like, yo, Lifeless Garments is lit as fuck. Anyway. All right, so what I'm doing now is I am trying to get people from my Discord and like content creators and shit to hop into this chat so we can discuss shit. It's a very limited amount of people, so it's not going to be like bums, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if they're gonna join today, but I'm trying to get like a stream squad just eventually. But I'm gonna join. Let's see what's good. Server settings. Let's see. Don't worry, I'm gonna be with y'all in a second. I just gotta figure out how to actually work this shit. Voice and video input, output is the what? How do I do this shit? What's the song name? Here, I'll show you in a second. The song name is right there. Obsolete. It's a banger, though. Lifeless Garments, he goes hard. I'm probably making a video on, like, the new SoundCloud generation soon for the main channel. I've been getting more active on that just because, I don't know, I feel like there hasn't been much to stream about lately. All right, connect. Now we gotta do that. Switch device. Let's do that. Or do I do? Yo, say something real quick. Say something? Okay, regardless. Um, let's talk about these Lucki sales though. Bro is actually a G. I made like a tweet and I was like, if you are an upcoming rapper, this is literally the rapper that you should be. Like, everyone's trying to be Cardi, right? However, that's honestly not the way to go. Like, you can't expect yourself to blow up like he did, especially with the cosigns like Ian Connor, ASAP Rocky, ASAP Mob, ASAP Bari, all those people, right? However, Lucki actually put in the work. Like, I've been listening to him since like 2015 when SoundCloud really started popping off a little bit. I discovered him like Perfect Plug. That was on YouTube like way back in the day. Back with like Fawny and who is like Warhol. So yeah, you should be looking to follow his footsteps of just like, I literally don't think if you're doing anything, I'm not even talking about content creation or being an artist. Like, if you want to succeed at anything, all you got to do is just outlast everybody. Like, if you're making YouTube videos or you're making music for however long, like 7, 10 years, like everybody's going to quit after 2, 3 just because everyone's a bum. Literally, like 99% of the population is bums and they will not work hard to actually get what needs to be done, you know? Now you can say Lucki Mid, I don't really care. His last album sold 21K. He was beating DaBaby. He was beating all these mainstream rappers. And now he's selling 40K. Now these are just projections. However, somebody was saying in the replies that they'll go down. Look what happened to Uzi's, but we already discussed how Uzi's sales went from 220 to 250. But that was never projected by chart data. So that was just, I think that was a fan page who made that up. I even saw somebody saying that he was selling like 218K if you count bundles. I'm like, nobody buying Uzi's bundles. Not to hate, but it's like, he's not making the Travis Scott bundles. Like, I didn't even see one merch drop from him. Did he even drop that? Bob cares way too much about sales. I don't. That's not even the point of this stream. The point of this part of the stream, at least, is literally about, like, it's not even the 40K. That's just, I feel like first week sales, I don't necessarily care about that. I'm working on a video of that too. It's more so like milestone, right? Lucki was already an underground GOAT beforehand because he has been in the game so long. He just builds up a slow fan base. However, now he's just finally getting to that point where, like, it's crazy how 8 years down the line he's peaking. I'm not saying like this is his peak, but he is just continually going up. I think he just signed to Empire like last album or the album before that. So I'm just saying, man, it has nothing to do with the sales. It has to do with the grind. I feel like a lot of people don't work hard at all, especially in the rap game. Like, they would start rapping for like 1 year and then they're expecting to blow up, and that's just not how it's going to work whatsoever. Right? At all. The new album was fire. I mean, it's not prejudice. Like, I have my criticism of the album. I didn't actually think it was all too great. However, we've discussed sales wise, it doesn't even necessarily matter about the quality of the album, especially when it comes to first week. It's just like, how many people do you have tuning into it? Now, the second, third, fourth, fifth consecutive weeks, that's really where you can tell the quality of an album. Like, are people continually streaming it? Because I know we saw Uzi's chart, or not chart, but yeah, chart data. What's it called? Posted it. And it said the second week numbers of Pink Tape. Now, he got 165K the first week, and then the second week it dropped off to less than a third of what it had before at 55. So what does that tell you? Maybe people weren't like, they was super hyped, but then a lot of people were probably turned off by the rock shit. And so that's where you see the quality, or maybe not even the quality, like the product market fit. Why people overhitting Pink Tape? Because of that. Like, he's a rapper, and then he made metal songs. So, like, what do you expect? Of course, people are going to be like, what the hell is this? They're used to, Young Thug, Gunna, like everybody just dropping straight rap music. You also what happened to Drake, like with Honestly Nevermind. Was it Honestly Nevermind? Yeah, that was the House album. Like he still sold 300K, but it is Drake. I have not listened to that album ever since. I haven't heard anybody listening to that. I know some people are hating on me for not hating on it, but I also think that people dick suck whenever a rapper does anything outside of rap, which I get. Like, you should appreciate the music no matter what for like them venturing out of their genre. But at the same time, like, your bread and butter is the rap. You can't expect it to be the best thing ever, especially when you have to recruit other people outside just to be able to make this certain type of music. Because it's just not your like forte. Now, some people could probably, like, I feel like Cardi does the metal shit well, but he also raps on it. He's not like doing like a straight cover song for a rock song, you know? It grew on people over time. I have not seen anybody talking about that at all. Now, one person who did it really well, I'll have to admit, was Lil Yachty. That psychedelic rock album. If you play that while you're tripping balls or even sober, just like daytime activities, you're at the beach, throwing the football, whatever, like that's a good album. It took him like 3 years though, he said. So, as I said before, like if you're doing it like half-ass kind of, or like, I don't know, it's just if that's not your peak performance, you don't see like a football player going on the NBA court acting like he's gonna be a fucking beast. Like everybody else is 6'10". So equate that to all the rock stars who've been doing this shit for like their entire lives, and a rapper who most of the time doesn't even know how to play an instrument. Like, of course, it's not gonna be the greatest thing ever. At least the fans might not think so. I didn't like the rock songs all too much. Gunna is doing numbers. Gunna is doing numbers for sure. Like that fucking mean song, the Yeah Yup. Didn't I call that? I said that was the best song on there. I didn't like the Gunna album too much either. I feel like there's a stat where rap albums, Uzi is the only rap album that went number one this year. And I think like Hip Hop by the Numbers or something tweeted it, where it goes like from 2015, it's like 11 or 15. It's 15 albums went number one in rap. And it goes 14, 13, 11, 11, 11, 10, 9. It keeps going down, bro. Why? I'm not saying that rap is dying. I'm just saying, like, I don't. It's definitely something to take a look at. I also do think that the bigger rappers have slowed down their frequency of releasing music, such as Travis Scott or Kanye, or not necessarily Drake, but Drake's always going to go number one if you ask me. Even Uzi slowed down a little bit. He's dropping mixtapes now. The last 3 projects have been like EPs or collab tapes or a pink tape, but the pink tape still went number one. Who else is there really? Like Lil Durk or Lil Baby went number one. But whenever the pop artists come in, like Taylor Swift, and she keeps re-recording old albums and then selling like 700K or $1 million, it's just crazy to me. What do I think about BLP Kosher? I like BLP Kosher. I met him at Summer Smash backstage. I don't know. Sometimes rappers be so serious, and I'm like the least serious person ever. I was like, yo, can I touch your hair real quick? I just want to like know what it feels like. He just started looking at me. I'm like, dude, we've talked before, like through DMs. Come on, this isn't weird. This is, bro. And then his manager looked at me and was like, and I'm not good friends, but like I'm friends with the manager. I was like, what? Like, does he realize that I'm the person that he talked? You know what I mean? Uzi did not slow down, especially with the awards. He did though. He waited 3 years to drop Eternal Attack. I'm talking about between 2015. 2016, he dropped 3 projects. He waited 2-3 years to drop Eternal Attack, and that's a studio album, whereas the rest, collab tape with Future. I think that even went number one, though. And then Red and White EP, that was bound to not be number one because it was like only 7 songs or something. And then this one was, I feel like it's just like the longer albums, to be honest. But yeah, Lucki's growth, super organic. Honestly, I think this is a better business model than most rappers, because everybody's trying to blow up on like TikTok, right? And this is why I think TikTok's trash if you're an artist. You blow up, You get like a couple good songs, they whatever, but you're not building that foundation, the fan base. And so after your little run is over, and this happens to so many, you don't even know it because like you forget about them in your head. But like, you know, a couple months down the line, year down the line, you don't hear their name at all, so you forget, and then they don't have that fan base because it was really the songs were bigger than them. You see it all the time. However, Lucki never really went viral on TikTok, never went viral on really anything, like viral within this space, sure, but like TikTok billboard hit, no. However, he's steadily just growing his income every single month, every single year, dropping consistently. And that's where you really make the money, just consistent. Like you see Yeet build that discography, the catalog, finally blew up, and that's why he didn't become a statistic. He didn't become a TikTok star that blew up and then fell off as quickly as he blew up. So now he's good. Like he doesn't even have to go viral. Honestly, I think going viral is the stupidest thing. Like, cause it doesn't help at all. Like, yeah, you make quick money, and then like I'm here for that recurring revenue. I don't give a shit about all that TikTok, whatever. I cut off all my TikTok people who were editing things. I was like, I don't want to go viral. I just want to post clips. We're gonna keep growing. That's it. We don't need to do any of that. Stop deriding Yeet, bro. We're just talking about like facts here. You want me to come with a different example? Uzi. Although Uzi went viral, but he dropped so many times that people like continuously listen to all of his albums. Like he grew that fan base. And so he doesn't need to go viral ever either, even though he did. But then now people listen to the rest of his discography, not just EXO Tour Life. That's all it is. Who found out about Lucki from Bruce? Who was saying that? I don't know. Probably a lot of like the newer kids, because like people are before the age of like, I want to say, I don't know, like 14 even. You're not even, and I'm not, obviously there are going to be music heads who are tuning into SoundCloud or whatever. But before 14, I wasn't even like conscious enough to like look up music. I was still like listening to like 50 Cent, like off LimeWire. I'd download that shit. And that's all I was listening to. And then 14 came around. Then I was like, you know what? This music shit, like, I'm start looking deeper into artists, have the people I listen to. Like, you really only listen to the radio songs at before that. So it's probably the younger kids who didn't necessarily hear about Lucki until Bruce. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people did. That could be one of the main contributors. I mean, how else can you explain really Lucki becoming more of a phenomenon, let's say, with like just he was steadily growing. Everybody knew about him, but like now he's going up there, man. Like 40K, that's technically mainstream, right? Like he's beating out Destroy Lonely, technically speaking. Pause. So that's mainstream in my book. I feel like that's really what happened. And it's not like he's paying that much for promo. Like he even fired his manager at some point. I think he said on Twitter, I don't know if he fired him, but he said like, I don't need no manager because my fans do all the work. So again, that's why you want to get that steady fan base rather than blow up on TikTok. Stop trying to blow up on your first song, bro. It's probably trash anyway. And that's no diss. Just like you don't realize until after you make like 100 things, like 100 songs, 100 videos, that like all those videos were garbage. So you thought Uno and Fawny would blow up? I talked to Uno too at Summer Smash. Fawny, yeah, I don't know why they didn't blow up necessarily. I think it's because they didn't like sign major deals. Like they didn't want to play that game because in this rap space, and I talked to a lot of rappers about this, it's like I don't want to have to, and I feel the same way when people tell me to do interviews at all these places, and I'm like, it feels so weird like going up to rappers like, "Oh, you want to do an interview?" But you got to play the game, the hierarchy. You got to step your way up in that totem pole by like doing the collabs and like doing the little photo shoots where you're seen with Destroy Lonely or you're seen with, Cardi or Uzi or whatever, like that builds up the credibility. So I don't know where I was going with that, but oh, Uno and Fawny, they probably just like didn't want to play that game, which is completely respectable. I get it. Like Uno's making money regardless. I'm sure Fawny is too. Like I still have Fawny songs in the playlist, the Up Next playlist, just because I like his music. I used to listen to him all the time. Still do. Still check his projects. But yeah, I remember Splur Gang. But that's probably why. That's a huge L. You ain't heard no Uno songs in a minute. I think it's because he like changed his name. I think from what I'm not gonna say that, but what I think is that he doesn't like the underground antics of like all of the toxicity, and as it relates to exactly what I just said with the playing the game, and the fans like start saying, like, if you go on Summer's IG live, right, it's hella people just being like, Reno, hold up, let me finish, like just pause 1 minute, and he just like, there are rappers in this game that do not want to play that, and I completely get it, but you low-key gotta do that. You gotta sell your soul a little bit, quote unquote, to go big. You gotta like let the fans do their thing, because you can't really control them, right? So that's what it is. How far can Cardi go with his music? Well, one of my friends hit me up. We were arguing about Cardi's music. I was like, Cardi is fucking GOAT, bro. He's the most influential artist of this newest generation, I think. At least currently, right? Because Uzi had his influence. I think it's Cardi's time now. But if you go to his monthly listeners, and I know that it's completely swayed by the Weeknd song, the popular song, like from the soundtrack of The Idol, the show that they dropped on HBO, which is fire. I don't know why people were hating on it so much. Yeah, there was naked chicks. Y'all gay, bro? You don't want to see naked chicks? Anyway, I was like, why is Cardi's monthly listeners just under Juice WRLD then at like 33 million, huh? And then they shut up. But again, I knew like they could have rebutted and said, well, the Weeknd feature, but they didn't know that, so I fucked them up real quick. The end of the show sucked. It's because they got cut short like an episode, I think, like because of all of the backlash. So I don't know. That's just the way it be sometimes. Yo, can you hear me?
Yo.
Okay, I don't know why it was muted before, but yeah, you can join this convo. Thoughts on Lucki?
Also, like that album was fire. That shit went crazy, and I think him selling 40K is crazy. I'm pretty sure his last tape sold what, 20, and then
yeah, it's 21.
I don't even know if did Wake Up Lucky even chart?
Did Wake Up Lucky? Which one was that?
That was the one with that was the one that came out in 2021. It was him and 50.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know if it charted.
No, it didn't. Did this one chart, or is it charting?
Which right now? The one he just dropped?
I guess we won't know until Tuesday.
But them sales looking good. That's crazy for Lucky.
Wait, he dropped this Friday or last?
When did he drop?
What day is it? Tuesday?
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, he dropped Friday. Pretty sure. Yeah, if it does 40K, it's probably gonna be like top 20 at least.
That's crazy.
I would think. Lucky's first Billboard placement was days before 3. It was at like 180. Yeah, again, I think he's the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT, underground GOAT. Everybody should look up to him.
I feel it's good he finally getting his respect.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out, because I feel like Destroy Lonely's album, right, it sold 29K. How the fuck did Lucky's get 40 when I feel like there was a lot more talk about If Looks Could Kill? You know
If
what I'm
Lucki
saying?
could kill sold 30,
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
I mean,
didn't know how much.
that's a lot in my book.
I'm saying it's a lot, but like that album did have a lot of hype around it. It was a lot of
That's
people
what I'm
talking about
saying.
Lucki kill.
Or like say Yeet, 2 Alive, 34. Like I feel like there was a lot more conversation around those albums. Not saying that Lucky didn't have hype, but I just feel like it was super anticipated. Lone is signed to Cardi. Like he gets that fan base who's tuned into it. Like I don't understand how he beat them.
I look, somebody in the chat
Unless
just
it's
said, I think
playlist or something.
I don't know, he said Lucki got more of an organic fan base.
Would you consider being signed to Cardi organic if it's like he gets the cosign?
I mean,
I feel like it is organic, but I get what they're saying as well. Like Lucky, it's his. It is his fan base.
It's just him. It ain't coming from Cardi and ain't coming from somebody else. It's him. So I feel like people probably more like they down to be in tune with his music more.
Yeah.
Or am I chatting?
No. You're right. You're right. It's like the Opium Squad. They're just. I feel like sometimes people like the whole opium aesthetic sometimes more than the actual music.
Music? I think so too.
And by the way, Lone he passed 1 million followers.
I seen.
And Lucky is at 995. Now it's pretty close. And again, like there's a difference between engagement and followers. Look at this shit, bro. On an album cover, he got 250K. Holy shit.
Is crazy.
I gotta check. I'm gonna check Lone's. His gotta be up there too, right?
They probably got some good engagement. Lone probably got some good engagement too.
Cause he barely. Oh my god, 500K. What the fuck?
500 is crazy.
But he posts way less. Like that's May 9th, and Lucky's was later, obviously, like Friday.
You know what I've seen people in the chat asking a lot?
What?
How you think Ken album gonna do?
Ken's album. I don't know if it's gonna look. Lone just sold 29K. So I could see very well like they might be able to finesse some numbers in it, like not like in a cheap way. Like they might promote this album in a similar way to that. However, I don't know if like it has as much hype as If Us Could Kill. But as we just saw with Lucky, hype doesn't necessarily equate to sales. What do you think?
I feel like hype might not equate to sales, but like I don't hear nobody really talking about Ken. It's like I don't hear nobody really hype for his album. I see some of the little fan page, the underground rap pages posting it, A Great Chaos coming soon, but I don't really hear nobody like having hype behind it, like how they had behind If Looks Could Kill. Or
that's
Ken
what I'm saying.
I don't know. I hope it do good because I fought with Ken. He hard, but
isn't it like 14 tracks or something?
I hope so. I hope they need to stop that 30-song album shit.
Well, because what I'm saying is, if it's 14 tracks, it's almost like a mixtape or something. So maybe this isn't like the one where he's trying to do the If Looks Could Kill strategy of like really boosting this shit.
Maybe.
And then like the next, I think if he did like a Project X2, that would be the one.
Project X probably Ken best tape.
I agree. I think that's like hands. I don't think you can argue that at all.
I didn't really like X. Like I listened to it for about a week and just I ain't listened to that album in almost a year.
I'll admit it grew on me. At this point, I've been hating on it for so long. Not even hating on it, just trying to like tone people down because I feel like Ken got a lot of fans from Cardi after he blew up from Project X, and so X was like the one that he almost like quote unquote went mainstream, not really mainstream, but you know. And so then that's like the first album a lot of people thought was, you know, this is the one. But Project X, if you were there for that, like that was the best one.
I remember that album was so good. But
I was telling like my super white friends, and they were like turn this shit off. I'm like, no, this is hard as fuck. Like Clutch, That
Nah,
song.
that did have some. They had some good songs on there. I do hope A Great Chaos good though. I hope it's better than X.
Oh yeah. I mean, I hope all these people do really well for sure. What do you think about that? Have you listened to the new Destroy Lonely Pink Pantheress snippets?
I
So like, I
did.
think the song leaked actually. I'm not gonna listen to it, but I'll listen to the snippets.
I seen some people on Twitter dragging, bro. I don't know what they done did to Lone. They went from loving them now. Every time you see Lone name, they talking crazy.
I I think it's because he went like because they try to do that shit to Yeet. Like they kept saying that he was
That's,
a TikTok person, you know?
that's what I think. I think what Lone going through is a phase every artist who come up out of underground got to go through. You at one point in your career, niggas is gonna call you ass. It's just gonna happen. And I
Right.
think Lone going through that right now.
All right, I'm gonna play the snippets just so because
You playing it on
I
stream?
haven't heard it. I was waiting to react to it, and everybody was hating on the song before they even heard his verse. So I didn't understand how you could do that.
Yeah,
Like,
they
what if he
was.
absolutely destroys it? All right,
Did
here
you
it
like it
comes.
or you better listen to it?
I'm listening to it right now. Let's see.
When you call me, sorry, what's the end? Was it something I said? Was it something I said? To your fist, every best money gun in my head. I did some love for the bread and every. When you call
All right, that's one part. Hold up.
breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out.
All right.
You
I
know what I'm
think that
saying?
your part in the stream is like lagged a little bit, but
Is it?
we'll just like usually there's like a 5 second delay if you're watching the stream too.
Mhm.
But you listen to it. What do you think?
What I'm gonna say first, Pink Panther, she hard. I ain't gonna lie, she dropped some hard ass music, but that
She
long
does.
verse is people gonna like it. I think it just sounds like a long song to me, but it's people gonna like it because
I go ahead.
it ain't normal. Like I don't know how to explain it. I don't think people gonna like it. I like it. I mean, I ain't gonna say I like it because I ain't heard the whole thing, but it sounds decent. But I don't really think people gonna like it. Somebody sent it to me earlier and was like, "Bro, this nigga long his ass." So ain't no telling that people really gonna mess with it.
It's not even his song though. Like I feel like when you cuz this happens with a lot of the Opium fan base or Cardi fan base. When Cardi hops on someone else's song, they act like it's his. And so I think they're doing the same thing to Lone. It's like of course you're not going to like it or it's going to be different than what you were expecting because it's like a hyper pop or like jungle D&B somebody was telling me this genre was. So like it's he's not gonna promote it like it's his song or anything. He's just gonna post it maybe once or maybe not even post it at all because it's Opium. But I didn't think it was that bad.
I don't I don't think it's bad, but I don't think people gonna like it.
I
I
mean, watch
think
if they drop a music video. They're
they
gonna they're
might.
gonna try and buy the fits he's wearing. They might not like the song.
I don't know. I gotta hear the whole thing. I can't really get no thoughts on it. There was a couple seconds. So
Yeah, exactly.
I
It's like
mean,
6 seconds. How can you really give an
we'll
opinion?
see. And we'll see how the people like it. Because I think it's decent.
I like her
But
music. I mean, I'm not gonna
I
play
do
that,
I do fuck with her
especially
music.
with my boys. Like I'm
You know what
not.
I'm saying? I mean I play that shit in the car, but if I'm in here with my headphones on, it's going crazy.
Yeah,
I do fuck with her music though. She alright. She ain't drop another tape. She ain't dropped in a long time.
she just dropped like that Ice Spice thing.
I'm talking about a tape.
I
She
mean,
ain't
I don't
dropped
know
a
if
tape since.
I don't know if I'm locked in enough to like go to a tape of hers, but
I locked in. I listen to it. She hard.
oh, okay, okay.
And she hard. She hard.
Now there's another Lone snippet. I think it's called like All Damn Day or something. Have you heard that one?
Nah, play it.
All right. It's 4 seconds, so it's like you can't really hear it too much. But people are hating on this shit too. I mean, like, this sounds exactly the same as If Looks Could Kill.
I was just about to say they just sound like regular Lone. What they expect him to do? They expect him to come out with a whole nother sound already?
I mean, I do think, and he's not previewing this. So, with all that being said, we don't even know if like this is the type of music that he's previewing or like gonna release. You know, this could just be some thought online who got a song and now it's clouding up. Now, I don't know who this girl is, so I'm not gonna call her a thought, but I'm saying it could be. Do you know who this girl is?
Hell nah, but that sound like a regular Lone song. And I tell you, Lone going through a phase. He just gonna get all this hate right now, but eventually, when it's time for his next take to come, people gonna forget all about it, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Lone need to drop. Lone need to drop." So I think for right now, anything he do, he about to get hated on.
That's his girlfriend, they say. Oh, okay, my bad. She's not a thought. She's a real one. But okay, here are my 2 thoughts. 1, I do think Lone needs to switch it up to like more faster paced stuff. If he wants to continue at his trajectory of going 29K and like going up the, to like Cardi level. However, I think the second point I was going to make was I feel like he's just a second coming of Lucki in that he's making that super low energy type chill smoke music, except he just is doing bigger numbers. Maybe not now, but like he started at 29K and then he, you know what I mean? Whereas Lucki had to build it from the very bottom like 8 years ago. Lone got like the stimmy pack from Cardi.
They get that Cardi stem.
Yeah. So yeah, I think later on, if Lone keeps making this music, I think he'll still be making a bag just like Lucki. But again, like if he wants to blow up to the max, then he's gonna need to make more like no stylist type music.
That is true. I remember when you was reacting to Looks Could Kill, you kept saying like you was just saying, "Oh, bro, Lone so boring." But then when Ken came on with that fast hot shit, you was like, "Oh, that's hard." I feel like it would appeal to more people if it was more hype. So if Lone this type kind of got some hype to it, I think it'll do better. And if it was shorter.
I don't know if he needs to do it all the time though. Just like at least not one song like on the album.
More than yeah.
Not 25 songs. And we're not hating Zissera. We're trying to help. All right? Are we not? You like Destroy Lonely, right?
I do fuck with Lone.
Yeah, I like Lone too.
I think he's my number 1 listen to artist this year.
Really?
I think so. I was just looking at it.
Who is mine? I don't even know. I'm onto new different songs like every day and every week. I don't even know. Actually, Rollin' Thrax probably is mine. I listen to Rollin' Thrax all the time.
Rollin' Thrax.
He's fire.
I know the name.
Southside Silhouette. Him and Thrax, my favorite artists right now. They kill it.
Southside got this one song I like. Some like this Hawaiian type shit. You probably know what I'm talking about. It's
the Suicide Doors or something.
I think so. It's so hard. That's one of the only songs I heard from Southside.
But they're always gonna get the Lone clone allegations.
The Lone clone, yeah. Especially hard rock.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like hard rock's in his like own. Yes, he has that, but he's kind of getting co-signed by that camp, like with Ian Connor. So like you get the pass if you are with them, you know?
Yeah.
So he's with Filthy, he's with Starboy, with Ian. He's probably met Cardi at this point. They're probably in talks to do something, like some sort of appearance or whatever. Like he's MIA right now, but they're probably plotting for sure.
Is he still in the military?
I don't know.
That's probably.
I appreciate the dedication. I do. I wouldn't do that. I'd be like,
I'm not.
damn, I'm
That's
gonna
a
make some money.
crazy. That's a crazy situation to be in. You blowing up as a rapper and you going to and you in the military.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
My girl keeps calling me. What the hell? Hold up.
All right.
She's like acting like this t-shirt that got stolen from her is an emergency. Hold up. I'm really upset. Can you pick me up? What the fuck? No, I'm not.
Damn.
Well, I'm doing shit. Like, what do you want me to do?
You
Like,
right.
this is my job. Text her back. God damn. She's upset about a t-shirt. What am I supposed to do? Where are you? Like they're like 45-minute drive from me right now.
45-minute drive is crazy.
Becca's, can I pick you up later? Like an hour? God, women, man. L boyfriend. Look, y'all gotta realize you can be a W boyfriend, but you gotta respect yourself first. You can't just put them on a pedestal and let them run your lives. Like, you got shit to do as a man, because if you stop doing the shit you're supposed to do, providing and whatnot, she's gonna leave you. So all that little work you did with putting up with her bullshit, she's gonna leave you. So what was it worth? Like, what was the point?
You spinning right now. You talking
I'm gonna turn
shit.
into a red pill
They said you've
streamer.
been watching too much tape.
It's not even about that. Like, I've always been like this. All right, Stealthy, hit us on the Discord. All right. Now, what do you think about this Barter 16 shit? The Uzi mixtape.
I don't know what the hell Uzi got going on. I thought it was Love's Race 3 coming. I ain't talking about some Barter 16. Ain't that sound like Young Thug?
Yes. I think it's going to have a lot of Young Thug, though.
Do you
But
want that?
they have a bunch of collabs together, but now the producer, London on the track, is saying send dark horror samples loops. So it
Dark
tells
horror.
me it's going to be newer music, but maybe like they'll use Young Thug, like old verses since he's in jail, kind of like what they did with the Business is Business album.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with that being said, the dark horror and whatnot, tell me what you think is going to happen with that. And I'll see if we're thinking the same way.
I don't know. Like, I feel like it's about to be crazy.
All right, here's what I was going to say.
I'm listening.
Who else makes dark horror type music?
I can't even say.
It rhymes with
saying
party.
You saying Cardi make that dark horror music?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying they're
I
going to
mean,
say
what?
that. They are going to. They already said that
They
Uzi
already
was
saying that. Yeah.
for Pink
'cause
Tape. I'm saying if they do that, especially if Filthy hops on it, they're going to say that. They're going to say that he's biting. People are in the chat already saying that. Also, he co-signed Loan multiple times. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. So who else, if Looks Could Kill, is also like it had the whole short film. So they're going to say that.
I mean, I did hear the Cardi influence on Pete Tape a little bit. On some of them songs, it did sound like he hopped right on the Cardi beat. But I ain't gonna sit here and act like he's stealing off, bro.
I don't think he is. I'm just saying they're gonna say that. Now, I think if he switches it up, like a different style, like not necessarily guitars and whatever, like he'll be good. He'll beat those allegations. Like if he uses synths or I don't know, some other instrument as the main. But I mean, I'm super pumped. I think this is a good like breather before Love is Rage 3. I think Love is Rage 3 is gonna be generational. I think that's gonna be like Uzi going back to his prime music, as in numbers wise, because Like, have you noticed when Trippy drops a Love Letter to You series, it always does the biggest numbers?
They do always do good.
So
He
same
ain't
thing
dropped
with
one of
Love
them
is
in a
Rage 3.
long time. He ain't dropped that. You
What do
might
you
be
think
right.
about Trippy though?
You know, bro, for years, Trippy used to be my favorite artist. I used to listen to Trippy all the
Same.
time. But lately, I ain't really. I don't know if it was because Mansion Music was mid, but I ain't really been feeling Trippy music lately.
I think
I
he's
remember.
trying to be. He's trying to prove almost like what Lil Yachty did back in the day, where he was doing like the quote unquote what people were saying bubblegum rap, mumble rap, whatever. Then he went through this period of proving that like he could be an actual rapper. He has bars and whatnot. So he went to like Detroit style. He was like actually rapping. And then now he's got his own swag. But like that was to prove everybody that he's not this bubblegum rapper. So I think Trippy is in that phase in his career where like he's trying to actually bring back like old school hip hop, like the roots, and prove that he's an actual rapper, not this like emo rapper or whatever. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but would that work for Trippy though?
We'll see. I'm
His
not
whole
saying it's gonna
fan
work
base-
at all. I don't think
I
it worked
don't-
for Yachty at all.
His whole fan base like that singing shit, and he about to like they like classic Trip, but for him trying to do this whole rap thing now, it's people gonna like it. I don't know.
I mean,
I ain't
he dropped like the more rap songs, and I like it when Trippy raps, but you can tell by the numbers. Or even like the super singy shit. I feel like there's a in between that Trippy does well, which is like his signature like screeching sound. And I don't know why artists go away from that.
Yeah,
Like if you're fucking Michael Phelps and you're the best backstroker or butterflyer or whatever in the world, you got gold medals on gold medals. Why are you gonna start doing breaststroke?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Right.
That's what people come to Trippy for, his iconic sound, but he wanted to switch it up a lot. He wanted to switch up to something completely different. And it ain't like he got the love and all the hype that Cardi and Uzi got. If he try to switch up and do something different, people gonna like kind of look at him crazy.
And I think everybody is like mad that they're not Cardi. Or not mad, but like they're trying to do that, like switch up the sound and test if they can like have the same influence, like carry people over to different subgenres and genres. But again, not everybody can be Cardi. But like at the same time, I feel like to do that, you have to do something completely different, which I feel like Trippy is just going back to a Tupac sound, which isn't anything like revolutionary. It's just you're going back in time. Right?
Yeah.
They're saying I'm meat rotting now. I feel like that's pretty logical.
I do. I mean, you spit right now. You talk.
Okay. I don't know, man. I feel like sometimes I be saying shit, people be like, "Nah, you're tripping." I'm like, wait, what? Like I could be talking complete nonsense and not realize it, because people who are actually stupid don't understand they're stupid. So that could be me. That's what I'm going through. Anyway, all right. Uzi album. We did that. Now, what do you want to talk about?
What is there to talk about? What's dropping? What's other than? Oh, okay, no. I gotta bring up a conversation I had with people on stream one day, right? So it was a nigga in my chat. It was the whole chat was just split against each other, right? One half was saying Utopia. One half was saying Uzi was gonna outsell Travis Scott, and the other half was trying to say Travis Scott was gonna outsell Uzi. And I was telling them niggas, I'm like, bro, the amount of hype Travis got around his name right now, and y'all really sitting here telling me y'all Uzi gonna outsell.
I feel like Uzi had a lot of hype too, but it's like a totally different level.
That's why it's so different.
Like And also Travis is a master salesman. Especially with like the merch bundles. Like he could not even drop music. He can just do the physical CDs, but people are gonna buy the merch, and he could still outsell Uzi. And I'm a bigger Uzi fan, believe me.
Definitely.
Like he sold 250K on Astroworld just off of merch bundles. So with Utopia, he could do the same thing. Uzi sold 165. He's going
Do you see what Travis Scott trying to do? He got 5, it's like 6 different versions of Utopia you can buy off his website.
See, Uzi should have done that, bro.
He should have. Uzi, because Billboard changed them rules right when Pink Tape dropped. But I don't know if he didn't know or what, but if
I feel like he just doesn't care enough. I feel like he just wants to drop good music. But like, if you're Travis, or even Uzi, or Cardi, or whatever, and like you wait 5 years, like you gotta go big. So,
true.
like you gotta sell enough that's gonna hold you off for the next 5 years until you drop again. And who knows if he's gonna drop again. So that's why I think. Whereas Uzi like has a more frequent. It's like Youngboy ain't selling merch, is he? Or like doesn't really care about it.
Nah, he be selling that merch.
He does. Okay.
I don't know if it come with the music, but you know how many niggas I be seeing out wearing them Never Broke Again t-shirts.
Where do you live?
South Carolina.
All right.
Love Youngboy over here.
Yeah,
bro.
that makes sense. Now nobody's wearing that shit where I am.
Nah, I do be seeing. I see a lot of people wearing Youngboy merch. Maybe not as much as like they did like a year or two ago, but niggas was in that Youngboy merch.
What? I don't know, man. Well, I was just saying, like, if you're dropping as frequent as Youngboy, like you don't even care about the sales, really. You're just dropping music, and that's your business. Whereas Travis Scott, his business is the merch. Like ultimately, you make more money doing that. Like when you go on tour, you get more of a percentage of that. The label might not even have percentage of that, depending on the contract. So that's why I think it's a better strategy if you're a Travis Scott. And I think Uzi could sell merch if he just had a team who actually did it better.
He did. I remember he dropped I don't know if it was like a merch drop with an album or he just dropped it. Remember the damn, I can't think what it's called. It'd be the Uzi hoodies everybody be wearing. Them that's some good merch.
Is that Futsal Shuffle or what?
I don't know. It's like they'd be like the pink hoodies. I can't think of what it's called. Let me look it up.
Pink
they might know what I'm
hoodies.
talking about. It's the Uzi hoodies. Everybody be like, ooh, human made. That shit.
Oh, that's
niggas
fire.
love that.
But see,
Yeah, I couldn't think of what it's called.
that was by I can't even pronounce his name. Like NGO or some shit. That's the guy who made Bape.
Made Bape, yeah.
Yeah. So I get that, but he should have sold that with Pink Tape.
Yeah, he
Like
definitely
what?
showed that with Pink
What
Tape.
are you doing? Like he would have sold
that would've-
300K.
Definitely, it would have went crazy.
Yeah,
if he
bro.
showed it with Pink Tape.
It was with the bat. I know exactly what you're talking about. That was fire merch too.
I couldn't think of what it was called, but it looked good.
But see, he used that like as promotion, I guess, because it was pink, and then he never ended up dropping Pink
That's what I'm
Tape
saying.
until later on.
That's what I'm saying. That came out years before before Pink Tape came out.
Hey, wait, I'm a stream in chat. Okay. Let me like in the Discord so you don't have to watch the stream and be delayed.
All right.
But okay. So this video, it says Utopia could end Travis Scott's career. I saw this earlier. I didn't watch it. I just saw the like title. Before we watch it, what kind of points is this gonna make? Like I don't get it. Is he saying like if it's not good since he waited so long, it could mess up his career?
I got a question about that. The past few Travis Scott features we done got,
they were kind of
niggas
mid.
been saying mid.
Yeah.
So do you think when Utopia drop, is it gonna sound like that?
Nah, I think he's gonna be fire. Cause like Travis Scott's music isn't necessarily like, yeah, it's his voice and the auto tune, but like it's the entire production.
That's what it's like, man. That shit is an experience. It's more than just
Right.
some lyrics on the beat. Like it make you feel some type of way. So, I
So if
don't-
somebody else is controlling it, like say he hops on a Trippy song or an Uzi song, like he doesn't really have the control to. He's just throwing down some bars like a 16. But like when he's controlling the entire album, like I think that's when he's in his bag.
definitely that shit a movie.
All right, I'm gonna play it. Let's see.
Travis Scott has just revealed that something, with quotation marks, something is happening with his new album Utopia at the end of July in Egypt. Now, if Travis really just went out and did some massive event in Egypt that had nothing to do with the album's release itself, I think many of his fans would be insanely disappointed. But the scary
I think the merch bundles are already like in Egypt form. I don't know if you've seen those, like the boxes. It's like it looks like you're opening up a box from a pharaoh's, like a mummy chamber, kind of.
People
I don't
don't
know.
like that.
They do or don't.
I'm saying it's people. You know how the internet get.
What they do or don't like it.
I'm saying like, is they gonna feel some type of way about him trying to be a part of that culture? You know how the internet get.
Oh right, they were trying to cancel him for performing there. I don't get why. So dumb.
I don't know.
All right, I'm playing it.
scarier part is what happens if Utopia isn't as good as it's been hyped up to be. This is one of the most looked up to albums in hip-hop history, if you like Travis or not. Let me go into more detail on how Utopia could kill Travis Scott's career. First, if I'm gonna explain, we have to take it back to Travis Scott's 2018 album, Astroworld.
Fire editing, I can't lie. Yeah, we're gonna get copyrighted. What the fuck?
Astroworld was a crazy moment in hip-hop and was right around the time I personally was getting into rap. I wasn't a fan of Travis when this album first came out. I was a no auto-tune lyrical miracle kid. Yeah, you know you had that phase too. Astroworld grew on me insanely though, and is now one of my favorite hip-hop albums of all time. This album was a massive hit for Travis. After songs like Antidote and Goosebumps off of his two darker previous albums and Dark Knight demo with Trippie Redd, people were ready for something new. Astroworld was originally teased for a 2017 release but was later pushed back to 2018. 3 songs were released to Travis's SoundCloud. 2 of the 3 didn't make it to the final album, and Butterfly Effect, one of the hits on his album, made it to the final version. Travis later released a song called Watch that featured Uzi Vert and Kanye West.
What?
That's a classic.
Oh yeah, with Kanye and Uzi.
Yeah,
But that didn't even end up being on the project, right?
It should have been on there, but that song was so good.
I don't get that sometimes. Like, why singles don't make it to the album, especially when they perform well?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it didn't. Maybe he felt like it ain't fit the vibe.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Surprisingly never made it to the final version. It was a good song, but I can kind of understand why it didn't make it. As promotion for the album, giant sculptures of Travis's head, like the one featured on the album's artwork, were found in different locations around the United States.
See, that's why he's next level. He does shit like that.
That's crazy.
A trailer for the album was finally released on social media. The album's release was massive for Travis. We can't talk about the album without talking about...
What?
I'm saying 500,000.
Yeah. 250 streaming though.
Sicko Mode was massive for Travis and Drake, surprisingly. This song was absolutely huge for hip-hop listeners, and for some reason, the meme community, which boosted it even higher into popularity. Plenty of other songs on Astroworld were massive, like Butterfly Effect, Stargazing, and most listeners' introduction to Don Toliver, Can't Say.
You can't say I'm not enough.
That's how that had me feeling though. I'm not gonna lie, that did have me feeling like that.
What?
When I first heard Don Toliver, I was like, bro, who is this? Like, the way he put Don on was so crazy. Like,
Do you think he's gonna do that with Fago though?
okay, can Fago make a song like that? Will Fago
I
come with a
think
verse?
Fago's hard. I think he can. But the whole Don Toliver situation was like no one knew who he was before.
Nobody.
So that's why
like,
it was a big look. But like Fago already got his fan base, so it's not going to be as much of a surprise. You know?
Yeah.
This was a big moment for Travis, and he proved that he was an artist that would just get bigger and bigger. Jack Boys wasn't...
When is he going to get into Utopia ending his career, though? I don't get it.
I don't know, bro. He changed.
really the biggest moment for Travis. It was mostly just him and his label having fun on a compilation album, which you gotta respect. Jack Boys released only a year after Astroworld, and Highest in the Room was already a massive single for Travis. Jack Boys brought in like a worse version of Highest in the Room, which is my opinion. It's kind of weird that they did that, but it had some fun like party anthems like Had Enough, Out West, and Gang Gang. That was pretty much it. Oh, you're right. That's my bad, man. Rest in peace.
What?
I say rest in peace, Pop.
Yeah, I never got too far into his music, but yeah, he's definitely good. Definitely.
Only a year after Jack Boy's release in 2019, in 2020, Utopia was teased on
All right, here we go.
Instagram post.
Utopia.
Have you ever been lost forever?
And 3 years later, this is still Travis's biggest test to date. This is his most hyped up project ever.
Do you think that he even like this is a test at all?
What you mean?
Like I think even if Utopia is mid, like it doesn't matter. He's solidified. Like he could drop another album after that and prove himself again. Like he's almost like Uzi or Drake or whatever. Like it's not really a test in my opinion. He's already, if you sell 500K, you're in it.
Yeah, you like it ain't nothing nobody can tell you.
Yeah, like people still tune in. I feel like that's what a test is. Meaning like we were saying how I don't know, like Fago, right? We were saying how his next project, it needs to do super well to prove everyone that he's still the next up person. Whereas he hasn't like solidified himself in the game. He hasn't, once you get on Billboard, like you're kind of going there. But Travis is like a top 3 streamer. So as in streams on your music. So I don't know what he's saying. I don't know if this is a test.
I don't know. But this video we were,
And at the moment, it's pretty much a meme. You
4
cannot
minutes
tell
into a 5-minute video. He just
At least it's
just
5
don't talk
minutes.
about it.
At least it's not like a 15-minute video, and in the last 5 minutes he gets into it.
Yeah, you can play it.
You have not seen a comment that just says drop Utopia. This is his biggest make or break moment. People are expecting the
True or false?
False.
Yeah.
biggest and grandest album from Utopia. The promotion could be absolutely amazing for this album. Imagine a world-changing theme, almost like Westworld future theming, with the feel of Denzel Curry's Walking music video. We know little to nothing about this album, but people are ready. If this album doesn't meet the audience's high expectations, then we all know what will happen to Travis. He'll be clowned for a very long time. I want an amazing Travis Scott.
What?
I doubt it.
The thing is, it's like the Uzi situation with Verse the World 2, or now he's dropping Love is Rage 3 and Barter 16. Like if he drops a mid album, he can just follow it up real quickly with something he knows will do well. Like I don't think he has to worry about anything. Plus, no matter what, Travis Scott fans will like the album.
Yeah.
My
They
God.
will.
I don't know, man. I don't know what he's saying.
Scott album. I want to see success. I want to feel what I felt when I understood the artistry of his music in the first place.
Oh my
What do you
God.
think will happen with Utopia?
Oh my God. He has to understand the artistry. I feel like I was locked in at Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight. Like, that's when I knew Travis was him.
No, yeah, that Travis done dropped some good ass music, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I look at it like this. The way music been going this year, everything really it's been mid. So I don't really got no expectations for Utopia. And I feel like me not having no crazy expectations mean if the album mid, I'm really not gonna be disappointed.
I mean, I have expectations, but I don't see him not meeting them.
That is true, brother.
Like, he has too many people behind him and he had 5 years. It's gonna be good. I don't know. I'm not trying to dick ride him, but
at the end of the day, I'm ready to listen.
Yeah, facts.
I'm ready to listen.
I don't know what that dude was saying at all.
He was definitely chatting. But I'm ready to listen to this Travis. Bro, what happened?
Go ahead.
Yeah, if I ain't gonna lie, I would, bro. If I was up like that, I would have went to that pyramid show, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
That's like $8,000.
I know, but like, bro, if I was up like that, I'm going. That's probably a crazy experience.
If you're up like that, why not just go backstage?
You right.
That's how I feel sometimes. I'm like, I don't want to travel unless like I'm invited. Like, if he wants to do something in my city, I'll walk there, like take an Uber. But I hate traveling. I'm not buying a 24-hour flight, and then you're in the desert, so you got to stay at a hotel probably, and then pay exorbitant fees for that, and then take a train or something to the pyramids. Like, that shit is in the middle of nowhere.
You think they're gonna stream it?
Yeah, they said they're live streaming it. I actually heard this is some inside info. I heard from same people that told me about the Cardi feature, the Uzi Cardi collab. That it's dropping July 21st. But shit can change. But if you look at Utopia. But if you look at Rolling Loud's Instagram story, they said, listen to Travis Scott's new songs live at Rolling Loud, July 21st to 23rd. You think he's gonna preview music before it actually drops? I mean, I know people do that, but I don't know. Waiting 5 years.
With Travis Scott, I don't know.
That's what they said.
Hold on, my mama calling.
They said July 21st. Pyramids are literally in the capital of Egypt.
Yo, Bob.
What's up?
I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I gotta put my mama up.
You're good. I'm gonna look this up though.
I'll be back.
You're good. Pyramids, Egypt. Are you right? Are you sure? Like, you're telling me, like the whole city's just? You're telling me the whole city's around this? There's no way. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away. Is it really? Pyramids here. Distance of pyramids from like Egypt capital. Let's see. 30 minutes? Okay, I guess that's not that far. Still though. That traffic is going to make it an hour. I don't know. I'm not doing that. Okay, you're right. That was like Summer Smash to me. I had to stay in Chicago, and then I had to take like 2 different trains to get there, and it took me an hour every single time I went, and I didn't even go the last day because I was like, I'm not putting up with this bullshit again. I'm gonna just chill at the crib. I'll listen to it live on like YouTube or something, or I'll like watch the reruns. I don't know. I've heard all the songs from the artists. I'll still be in the know of what's going on. I don't gotta be there. I can be there in the metaverse. $8,000. Here, wait, hold up. Flights to Egypt from me. Let's see. Cheap flights. Cheap flights. What's up? I did. You can make some more though. Are you gonna get? Leave me alone. Let's see. 400 for one way. No, let's do shit. Round trip. When is it even? Is it the 28th? It's the 28th. Let's do that. Search. All right, so it's not $8,000. Maybe it was from somebody who was doing it from like LA, because that would be a crazy. That'd be a crazy trip. Anyway, let's see. Is there anything else? What else happened? Oh. It was $1,000 in Egypt money, but 200 in US dollars. Oh, that's not that bad at all. You okay? Making a racket over there. Melly trial. I'm like so over the Melly trial because there's just so many updates of nothing. Like what is even going on at this point? It's just him trying to get out. They're finding evidence. They're throwing out some evidence. It's like, how long has he been in jail? Like 3-4 years? Like, I just don't know if anything's going to happen. I think he's cooked. Yeah, he's cooked for sure. But anyway, this is what I thought was ridiculous. So Fago fans wanting his management to bot streams on the music video. Now, I don't know why. Like, this is like the whole conversation that we were talking about with Lucki. It's better to build a fan base organically and not have to like put crazy budgets or like bot views, even though that's cheap at this point, or get YouTube ads to boost the views like a lot of artists do, like basically every artist. And like just to, it was at 54,000 in one day. That's still pretty good organically, you know? I'm going to see what it's at. I think the last time I looked it up, a post, so Fago, I think it was at like 150K or something like that. It was at 154 on my screen like earlier today. So 131. I don't know why. Like that's completely organically and it's going to keep growing, right? Like within, it's getting 1,000. I have this like plugin. It's getting 1,000 views per hour. So what is that? 24,000 a day. So in 5 days, it's going to be like 120. Damn. 120. So then that's going to be like 250. It's going to get to 1 million at some point. He streams hella, so obviously people listen to Melly. Are you talking about Melly or so Fago? But yeah, regardless, botting streams. This is just sad. I think Sofago's doing well. I don't know why everybody, like, they're honestly hurting him more thinking that the views matter. Because I feel like when he actually signs the major deal, he's going to like prove everyone wrong. Because he's going to be like a Destroy Lonely in a way. I think he's actually going to hit Billboard when he finally inks that deal with a major distributor. After Travis Scott drops, he's likely going to get that feature. And then the next album after that, he's going to like get the boost in monthly listeners because of the Travis Scott feature or like him featuring on his project. And then it'll be boom, easy. Similar to Lone with Cardi or Ken with Cardi. He's going to be killing it. But yeah, botting streams is a no-go, by the way. For anyone botting anything, it's terrible for your algorithm because then it literally slows your growth because you get all these like Korean or Philippine or Chinese pages that like your shit or view it, and then it starts recommending it to other people or like botted or like fake accounts, and then that are similar to the demographics of whatever botted your account, and then because those botted accounts are not going to click it, the impressions go up, but the engagement stays down, and then it just like kills the growth. So everyone out there who's thinking about botting shit, do not bot it. I know it like makes the views look cool and everything, but it don't work. That was like 2016 method before these algorithms got sophisticated enough. He need to stop signing deals and just drop music. I feel like that's what he's been doing. I feel like he's actually recently dropped, you know, the Baby Jack. He dropped the Plus, the Go Plus. Like, I think he just needs to get that major distributor with a lot of money behind the promotion on all of the big pages like Rap, among others, academics, and then in all the Spotify playlists and YouTube videos with the ads, whatever. Like, then he's golden. But right now, I feel like he's doing well. He's almost doing the Lucki method, and that he's just building shit organically, and people are expecting him to blow up. I was too. He's playing the slow game, though, which is honestly better for the long term. He needs a Sprite commercial. He already got the Puma. I really don't even think that the sponsored collaborations work. Like, he probably gets a bag from the endorsement, but then after that, like, you don't really get much out of it. I mean, if you're going for the bag, then yeah, for sure. But it's not like the McDonald's thing where it gets like hella headlines. I feel like doing that so early on in your career, it's just for the bag. But later on, when you get the bigger deals such as McDonald's, Nike, whatever, like, that's when it really hits headlines and you get free promo and a bag where the mainstream media is watching you, you know? Puma bag probably nice. I agree. Ooh, check Uzi's Instagram story. What is Uzi talking about? Lil Uzi Vert. Let's see. You saying he's bipolar? B60. He does look like Thug right there. Not necessarily because of the hair, but like, maybe it is because of the hair. He looks like more grimy, in a good way though. You know, like older rapper. Like he been in the streets of Atlanta for 10 years type shit. B16, but he could just be trolling though. Like this Barter 16 could be completely fake. And he's just going to do Love is Rage 3. He's just making everybody... He's toying with everybody, making it seem like he's going to drop something. Just like before Eternal Atake... Or actually, after Eternal Atake, he was posting like Forever Young or whatever it was. Like all the different project names before he landed on Pink Tape. Canon Lone started off strictly under Opium, then expanded to Interscope. Meanwhile, Fago is the only Cactus Jack artist that's not also under Atlantic. Exactly. I don't know what Travis is. He might be under Atlantic, actually. Let me check. He's under 300? Or like Good Music or something? It might be Good Music. So Astro World was released by Epic Records. So, like, yeah, once Fago actually gets this bigger push with like millions of dollars, which I think his deal definitely would be, like it's easy. Like he'll get an easy 10, 20K. At least easy 10. Easy 10, 15. First week. In my opinion, at least. I don't know. Let's see. I want to watch this clip because this is ridiculous. I know we talked about the like Adam 22 letting his wife bang the BBC on his clock. Like I wouldn't do that. I don't know what he's doing, but now he's like playing into this whole cuck character, acting like it's not a bad thing. You know, do what you want to do, and I know it's good promo, but how much money do you have to make off of your wife's corn video to make it justified? And now he's telling like Kai said he wanted to smash, and he was like, all right. And then Aiden, like I don't understand what the whole like joke is here. He better be making like 10 mil off of this one video for him to be doing all this. Where is it? Where is it? Aiden. It's like a green picture, I'm pretty sure. Yeet. Did it get taken down? It better not have. Aiden. Oh, it's purple. It's purple. Okay, let's see what he said.
22 DM me, chat, I swear to God. And he said something about like he wants me to fuck his wife.
I feel like he's like an artist manager at this point, except his artist is the what? His artist is his wife, and he's just like, yo, do this feature, like just except instead of getting on a song, it's like, yo, fuck my wife on video. Cause if Aiden was fucking Lena on camera, it would definitely get millions of views for sure, tens of millions. I don't know what that corn bag is like, but again, he better be making something substantial for him to be going out like this.
What did I come back to? Talking about that boy Adam.
We're watching the Adam told Aiden to bang his wife. I assume on camera.
Oh, bro. I couldn't do that, bro. Not for no. I don't give a fuck. How much money y'all trying to give me? I'm not about to be letting.
How much money do these girls make? I don't understand. Like I feel like maybe the podcast isn't making as much anymore because remember, like he had to fire a bunch of people, and so this is like the next way to just keep that money rolling in.
Bro, I'm not letting nobody fuck my wife for some money, boy.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know how you do like how as a grown man, how can you just let a nigga fuck your bitch for some money?
And he's already rich. Like,
bro, that's what I'm saying.
Adam 22 net worth. Let me see.
I seen you say it said like 5 million. I see Solomonati look at that, bro.
It's got to be more than that.
Probably more than that.
It's way more.
He got a lot going on.
He's got a $5 million building in LA.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah,
he got money. Now, why he letting his bitches get fucked? I don't know. Cause me personally, I'm not like letting that go down.
How much would I take? Well, it's a different scenario. Cause I don't got 5 M's. You know.
You letting, but if you letting
my wife, no.
You letting your wife get piped out on camera?
My girlfriend, maybe.
My girlfriend, maybe.
No, once you get like that legal contract, it's a whole different story.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I can't do that. That's disgusting, bro. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm a grown man. And then Adam, I get that he trolling for the media, but he taking that a little too far. Talking about some, I enjoy watching it and it feels good knowing that I let her do that. Nah, that's doing too much.
That's like mental illness.
That's what I'm thinking, bro. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm saying that.
That's against biology. Literally. It doesn't make... Okay, I'm going to play the end of the clip, though. It's crazy.
I swear to God. He said some shit like that, like, yo, do you want to fuck my wife? No, I'm going to read you the DM, what he said. I'm not going to pull it up because I don't want to, like, he put his number in there. But look, I'm going to literally read the entire DM. I got you guys. Listen, bro. He DMs me, right? Here it is.
They're saying, if you don't got 5 mil, then why not? That's what I was saying. And then you can like just let the bitch go, and then like you get 5 M's out of it, and then move on to the next one. But if it's your wife, like I gotta speak softly here because she got home. But if it's your wife, then like what? That's supposed to be the girl you're with forever. Like she's ran through, like, you know, or that's not yours anymore. That's like letting people drive your car, like renting out your Lambo. Are you gonna let somebody rent out your Lambo? And they're gonna crash it? No.
Hey, Adam 22 DM me, chat. I swear to God.
All right, there's more to the clip.
Yo, let's do some shit when I get back from Vegas. I'll pull up on you with Lena, and troll you. I'm trying to get you to bang her. Assuming you say all this viral shit about otherwise. I said, bro, what the fuck? I said, just let.
Do you think he's serious about that? Because I feel like
Right?
he knew Aiden, if he texted him to bang his wife, he knew Aiden was going to talk about it on stream, and that's just more free promo.
At this point, Adam might be for real. I wouldn't be surprised if he really wanted, like, I think that nigga dead serious. Like, he really want Aiden, you know what I mean? I love,
Like, hold up. I'm going to look up, why do people like being a cuck? Cora's going to answer it. Compersion is a word that means to take joy from another person's joy. Okay, blah. Exploring power dynamics, candualism. A candualism fetish is involved in many cuckolding cases where the husband gets a thrill and pride from having a wife that other men want and from showing her off, sharing her. I don't even know. I think after you get cucked by like a dude who's got a 9-inch penis, I don't know if other men want that anymore. You know?
bro.
So that
I
don't even make
know.
sense.
I don't get it, bro. That's crazy. Then, bro, nah, what she was saying after, she was like, it was hurt when I don't even remember. She said some crazy. She was like, she's like, yours not as big, so it was kind of easy going back to you. Like, what are you talking about? Imagine, bro.
I would have like
I could,
gotten a douche and like cleaned that shit out. I would have gotten a Swiffer. I would have done a whole lot, like fucking
bro.
Febreze in there. I
I
ain't going in there anymore.
seen the clip on my TikTok. White one head was talking to him. He was like, bro, after she did what she did you kiss her on the mouth? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, man, I did that. What are you talking about, bro?
And they got a daughter.
They do got it. Oh my
That
god.
daughter, like they're literally breeding the daughter to have mental illness, like
You
to
know,
get bullied in school. Like
I
that daughter is now gonna be a corn star.
I think it would be. I think it would be a way worse situation if they had a son, because dudes
Cause he
they
would get
don't,
fucked
bro.
up.
That's what I'm saying. Dudes, they'll take it there. They will clown him for the rest of his life.
Yeah, the girls get a pass. They'll be like, "Oh, it's okay." Like, you
And
know,
if they had a son, that boy would have been cooked.
they probably
Yes,
will start. They will have a son. Probably. I don't think they're done yet.
I hope they don't, cause that nigga, like, oh my god, that boy is cooked. He done for it.
But then again, they live in LA. I don't know if you know. Have you been to LA before?
Nah, I ain't been to LA.
There's a lot of fruity people and like just outward, just liberal people. And so like they might, it's more accepting over there to do weird shit. So they might be chilling in LA. Now, if you're in South Carolina or where I grew up, you'd have to change schools. You'd have to like change your name. You wouldn't even like, you gotta have nobody know of your past at all. But with social media, like it follows you. So I don't know what he would do at all.
Oh, somebody said, bro, 8 years from now, no one is gonna care. Ah,
They might have a point.
I don't. Maybe.
I mean, Adam has a media company though, so I don't really see any
sounds
like
like-
no jumper going anywhere or
He's
him
like-
going anywhere.
Yeah.
So like I think he'll still be relevant in his own way, and yeah, like people will know for sure. Unless social media, like the world, I could see the world like going into a worldwide power outage or something where like we go back to Stone Ages at some point. Like we're going off the fucking road. Like what is
Stone
happening?
Ages is wild.
Literally. 8 years from now, they're gonna be pulling up the porn on a hologram. Literally, it's gonna be like VR type shit. They're gonna be fucking
Damn,
Lena
bro.
through the dude who banged her.
Bro,
They're gonna be like legit POV.
that's a crazy situation. If I was a adult actor, I don't think I would have a kid.
What do you mean?
Like I
Oh,
don't
adult
think I
actor.
would.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
I don't know if I can say
You
that on
wouldn't put
YouTube.
him
I ain't
through
trying to
that.
get you cooked. I wouldn't have a kid. I wouldn't want him to go through that.
Nah, facts. I agree. I agree totally. All right. I gotta dip. I gotta take care of my girl. She's drunk or something. She's coughing a bunch. So, and hopefully she's
Alright.
not mad at me. But stream, it's been real. Here, wait, let me show your hold up. All right, this guy's a YouTuber. Get like Prince, right? That's your YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Let's just boost over.
All right, go sub to him. I've reacted to your videos, I'm pretty sure. You got some videos that blow up.
Yeah, you doing decent.
Yeah.
Not there. All right, boy.
All right, I'll see you later.
Yes, sir.
Peace out. All right, stream. Peace out. Let me know if y'all liked like other people hopping in on stream. I thought it was pretty good to have like other perspectives and people like throwing shit back at me that I can respond to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're interested in coming on, post your videos here. I was vetting through them to see if y'all are good on camera and good on your mic and whatnot. So like, yeah, post them in this channel content, and then I'll add you to the stream. All right. I'll see y'all later. Peace out, people.